And welcome back. Dr. Rebecca Brashears is here.
And she's talking about hearing loss and when to get checked and when you might want to check out a place like Ascent Audiology. And it's a tough call because sometimes that call has to be made by somebody you're close to, a friend or a family member.
Yes, that's very true. When you start to notice any difficulties when there's background noise present, so say you're trying to have conversations with a loved one or at a family gathering and you start to struggle a little bit with understanding, or when you start to have some ringing in your ears, those are two real big indicators to come and get your hearing evaluated.
Is that like a constant ringing or what?
No, it can come and go. It can be one or both ears. You know, some people, it does start out very gradual and very soft, and over the years it becomes more prominent. Now that's called tinnitus or tinnitus, and that's not necessarily an indicator that you have a hearing loss, but it's a good idea to be evaluated because it could be the start of something going on.
Yeah, it's like a good starting point, like you said, to start getting tested there.
Exactly.
So what are some of the newest innovations to help those of us who are starting to notice hearing loss or have some loved ones going through this?
Yes, so there are new devices out that work with your iPhone. So these devices allow an individual who's wearing the hearing aids basically stream calls directly to their hearing aids without holding the phone up to their ear. So this is really helpful for those that struggle with speech understanding on the phone because now they're using both ears together and not having to try to hold that phone up there at the same time.
Yeah, the telephone can really be just frustrating for someone with hearing loss.
Yeah, it can be. Is there a certain age, a decade that it happens, it's more prevalent in, that it begins? Or do you find this at all different ages?
You can find it at all different ages, just depending on the circumstances. It could be genetics. It could be a person that had a lot of noise exposure that worked in a loud environment all their lives, or it could just be aging. So anytime that you notice any kind of struggles, hearing, like I said again, in background noise, or if you're starting to have struggle with those soft-spoken individuals, that's the time to be evaluated. Age does not matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so you brought some toys with you. What is this?
I did. So I brought the TV box. So this is one of the devices that you can use along with your hearing aids. So say that you're at home listening to the television with a loved one, and you don't have your hearing aids in. Well, you like that TV elevated. Once you have your hearing aids in, you can use this TV box to stream that directly to your hearing aids, so that way you can have the TV at your volume with your hearing aids, and your loved one can listen to it.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Because how many times do you hear the phrase?
Right, couples.
Can we turn that down? Or, Dad,
turn it down.
Mom, can we? Where's the remote? Can we turn this down? I'm trying to have a conversation.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Okay.
So, and then I also brought a set of our rechargeable devices. These tend to be the most popular in this area with a lot of my patients. They're very, very convenient for those that may have dexterity issues such as arthritis in their fingers. And they provide that convenience of not having to change a small battery. You just put them on the charger every evening. They also have this little mini turbo charger available. I brought that with me today as well. This charger allows you to charge your hearing aids in 7 minutes. So if for some reason you forgot to charge them overnight for at least 2 to 3 hours, you can have the turbocharger, and in 7 minutes you'll get 2 to 3 hours of use until you have time to fully charge it.
Does this plug into the wall, or is that mobile?
It does. It plugs into the wall. Now the good thing about the big charger, it does plug into the wall, but after being plugged in for just a few hours, the box actually has a charge itself, and you can unplug it and charge your hearing aids up to 3 times without having to plug it back in.
Wow.
It's so just like an Apple, where you're plugging the Apple iPods in, you plug those in, and you're saying
So real quickly, if people want to find out more from you or come in for a visit, where do they find you?
So I am located over on 6th Avenue. It's 906 6th Avenue on the corner of 6th Avenue and 9th Street.
In Huntington.
And it's Ascent Audiology and Hearing. So if anyone's having any kind of struggles with hearing, or if they just want to get that baseline evaluation, they should come check me out.
So you're just down from Monty's Pizza right there.
Yes, exactly. Right there on the corner.
Easy to find.
Why does it always go back to food for me? It's my location.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
Thanks for coming in so much. We appreciate it, Doctor.